Greetings. Welcome to my channel. I wanted to jump on and discuss the wounded masculine energy. Now, when I say wounded masculine energy, I am speaking in reference to our masculine energy. So, not necessarily men, but the masculine energy within ourselves. So everyone holds feminine and masculine energies. And I am doing a series based on wounded masculine energy. And then I'm going to do a series on wounded feminine energy. I want to first touch on some ways to indicate that you are wounded within your masculine energy. Now, if you don't know, when you are wounded in your masculine energy, it will show in your finances. Let me tell you. If you are having a hard time having your basic needs met, your masculine energy is out of whack. So, let's get into it. Now, as I said before, wounded masculine energy is a feeling of not being safe within your body. This energy has no sense of protection. It feels like it is a struggle just to survive in this life. Now, before I get deeper into this, my plan is to break down this energy into energetic spaces. What I mean by that is we're going to start with the root chakra, and then we're going to go into the solar plexus. I'm sorry, sacral, and then the solar plexus. So in this particular video, it is focused mainly on the root chakra. Now, when you are wounded within your masculine energy, you will have anxiousness, mistrust. You'll feel unsupported. And as I said before, your basic needs, you have a very hard time having your needs met. Most times you are guarded within your energy. You're always expecting attacks. Now, when you are in this state, this is scarcity. And when you're in this state of mind, you are literally creating attacks, because what we believe and what we fear, that is exactly what we experience in our reality. So it's very important for you to get out of this scarcity mindset, and of this feeling of not being safe and insecure. I know you guys have witnessed, it's such a popular energy in a lot of people is insecurities. And people like to project their insecurities on other people and look for them to feed their insecurities. That's where you have codependent relationships. But back to the energy of this wounded masculine. It does not have a sense of belonging. It is not connected to the universe. It does not go with the flow. When this energy is in this state, it needs and tries to control everything, people, places, and things, because it is trying to gain a sense of safety. And what it doesn't realize is it's false. When you are trying to control people, places, and things in order to make you feel safe and secure in your body, you're not stable. You're in a shaky ground. You're not on a solid foundation. Anybody can slip from under your control, and then you're back to your fear-based energy. So it is very important to conquer becoming fully safe and grounded within your own body. Because this masculine energy, it is rooted in fear and not love. And when you are rooted in fear, your foundation is like quicksand. You're not going to get anywhere. Another indication that the masculine energy is wounded is it fears giving because it thinks it's going to run out. Now, the masculine energy, its natural state is to give. But when that masculine energy is wounded and not connected to the divinity, it feels deprived. And a lot of times these type of energies are in a taking type of mindset because they are in lack. They're not connected. They're not aware of their connection to the divine, which is an infinite supply of anything that they need or anything that they want to give. They depend on their bodies to, to work all of these different hours and conjure up robbing Peter to pay Paul, doing all these things when they're connected to infinite supply of whatever they would like to manifest within their lives. And so their masculine energy is wounded. It doesn't want to give. It'll breadcrumb because it's afraid that it's going to run out. Now, a lot of this masculine energy has a disassociation with its emotions or its body. They just totally shut down the emotions and shut down the body. They're not connected to the body where you are nourishing your body, exercising your body, nourishing your emotions, connected to your emotions, just being totally connected to yourself. They are up in their heads, the egoic mind, trying to find safety. And a lot of the times you find that this energy is very aggressive, anxious, sometimes depressed, and they have mood swings. They're just not grounded in their energy. Now, a lot of the times you experience physical indications in your body that your root chakra is out of balance. I'm sorry. You may experience lower back pain, as I said before, emotional imbalance, and your behaviors are problematic because you are acting out of fear and insecurity. This type of energy, it leads you into excessive materialism and the obsession of accumulating wealth as a mean of feeling secure, another false state of security. You just have a consistent feeling of being deprived and just unable to enjoy yourself in the present moment. Now that I have gone over a few things that will lead you to understand if your masculine energy is blocked or imbalanced, now I'm going to share some things that you can do to get yourself back in balance and on a solid foundation. First, you have to face your fears. Stop running from them. Stop ignoring them. You have to face your fears. I have said this in so many of my videos because it is so important for us to gain our power back from being controlled by fear. So as you are on your everyday walk of life, and stay aware of what you're doing and why you're doing it. When you begin to make a choice of action, ask yourself, is this action coming from fear or is this action coming from love? And if you find yourself in a state of fear, sit with that and see why you don't feel safe within that moment. And if you find stillness in that moment, your inner being will speak to you and give you wisdom on how to move through that particular fear. And once you gain new perspective over that fear, you have to change the patterns of your behavior. You can't keep feeding that fear-based energy. You have to act in the opposite direction. So once you have gained the knowledge, that is only half the battle. You have to walk in that knowledge. You have to ground it. That's what this root is. You have to ground in what you have found out through your inner being. Another technique that you can do to help you to stay grounded is to get out in nature and walk barefoot under a tree and feel yourself connecting to the earth, and also feel the stability and the solid energy of that tree. You can also sit under the tree barefoot. You want to connect to that solid, stable energy. You also want to stay present in the present moment consistently. Now, you can do that by releasing the past and releasing the future, and staying with your breath. You can bring your awareness to your breath, remain aware of your breathing, stay in touch with your five senses, allow yourself to feel in each moment, really see things, don't see past things, really see things, taste, hear, use your five senses. That will keep you connected to the present moment. God is always in the present moment. That should be your ultimate goal, is to stay present and grounded in the right now moment. You have to also forgive everyone who has ever done anything to you. You have to forgive yourself. You have to let go of the sadness, the resentment. You want to have absolutely no blockages within your energetic field so that the energy will be able to flow freely through your energy centers. So you have to face that trauma and release that trauma. Next thing that you can do is affirmations. As you are living in your day to day, keep affirming to yourself that you are safe, that you are taken care of, that you are grounded, that you are financially secure, that you are always provided for. Just keep affirming to yourself the safety and security. Also, you want to meditate on that particular energy center, which is your root chakra, to help to get it unblocked and balanced. There are frequencies that you can use, you can sleep to and listen to keep you balanced as well. And for the root chakra, you want to look for 228 to 456 hertz frequency. That will heal your root chakra. Now, you want to be persistent, stay on this thing, and I promise you, your finances, your life will reflect the work that you are doing. When you start something, make sure that you finish. It's very important. When you start something, make sure that you finish, because with this root, you are bringing your manifestations to life, and you don't want anything half-ass. You don't want your manifestations coming in half-ass. So as within, so without. So everything that you are putting into yourself, give it 100%. Totally, 100%. Also, be disciplined, be completely disciplined when it comes to connecting with your body and your emotions. Do not suppress, do not disassociate. Be present, be completely present with yourself. That is the main things that need to be done when it comes to balancing this energy. Do not run from those high emotions, those triggers. When you're afraid, face it, face your fears. Stop trying to gain security and safety out of people, places, and things. Go within and create a solid foundation within yourself. And that comes from finding the connection with you and source and becoming one with that connection. It is the ultimate self-realization. You have to get in that state where you totally realize who you are and you ground into that and become stabilized into that, because that is going to build, that is going to hold the weight for the other energy centers in your body. And you want to be balanced and unblocked. And you have to be solid and rooted in a strong, stable foundation. You don't want anybody to be able to come by and shake you. You want to be solid in your body, in your container. I hope this has helped. Until next time, love you guys. Peace.